and we are back with another One Piece chapter reaction. And today we will be reacting to chapter 1088, The Final Lesson. Man, so we getting that, we consistently getting One Piece again. We back in the swing of things of getting consistent One Piece chapters. So I'm definitely excited about that. So let's definitely get into this chapter. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and follow the Twitch and all that stuff. All right, so let's start off with this. We got a weekly Shonen Jump page with Luffy on the cover. We got both Luffy's, the anime slash manga Luffy, and we also got the live action Luffy. Let me know what you guys think of that chapter for the live action One Piece. Let me know how you got, like, let me know what you guys thought about that. Are you guys excited for the live action? Are you not? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really talked much about the live action series. I'm not super optimistic about it. I did see the trailer though, and it gave me some hope. I don't want to see the live action fail. I'm just not optimistic about live actions translations of animes. So yeah, I'm a little worried, but I hope I'm wrong about that. So on the Shonen Jump cover page, we got both the Luffy that we've grown to love, the anime Luffy, and we also got the live action Luffy. So yeah, Shonen Jump hyping up the live action, and then we get a full page spread with dang, okay, so dang, Oda taking us back to the pre-time skip because we got pre-time skip Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Sanji, and Usopp. So this was before they got like Chopper, Frankie, Brook, Robin, all those. When before the crew that we had pre Grand Line, you know, that's who we got in this double page spread. We also see Arlong, we see Shanks, Kobe, young Kobe when Luffy first met young Kobe, Buggy, Garp, and Captain Koro. So this is all like green, or I said green. This is all East Blue Saga characters, right? All the ones that the a lot of the primary ones. I mean, we don't got no Zeph. At least I don't see Zeph. I don't know who's the guy behind Sanji. That's what I'm curious of. That might be Don Krieg. I'm assuming that is most likely Don Krieg. If we're getting all the East Blue villains, it would be wise to put Don Krieg. But it's hard for me to make out who that is. That could be Smoker, could be Zeph. I don't think it's Zeph. I don't think that's Zeph. I don't know who it is. Y'all let me know who it is though, because some of y'all probably done figured it out. So y'all let me know who that is. And it says Tomorrow Studio uh, and Netflix. So this is pretty much to hype up the whole live action film. Dope, dope. But let's get into the chapter. So I think we're starting off in a flashback. It looks like we're starting off in a flashback. We're at the former Navy HQ. So is this like original Marineford? I think this might be original Marineford because Kobe is still young, and we know that during the Marineford War, Kobe was a little older, right? So yeah, I'm assuming this is Marineford because we got a very young Kobe. And someone says lesson one: a baby and an old man. So we see like a baby and an old man. It says are stranded on an island full of fierce beasts. You're on a boat that can hold a maximum of two. What do you do? So they teach him morality lessons, I guess. And Kobe says, I'd get off the boat myself. That way, both of the victims can use it to get to safety. And then we see the instructor throw, was that like a piece of chalk at Kobe? Oh, that's Garp. That's Garp. He says, you dunce. That's wrong. And Kobe says, huh? And Garp said, you should abandon the half-dead geezer. Bro. Yo, my man's Garp is ruthless, bro. Hey, that wasn't a bad answer. Let's get serious. That was actually a good answer from Kobe, especially since you're supposed to be the hero, right? You're supposed to be the good guys. You're supposed to be able to sacrifice yourself so the people that you're there to protect survive, you know? And then whoever's with Garp says, Vice Admiral, what are you saying? And I don't know if this is Garp talking. He says, why the hell did you become Marines? So I think that's Garp talking. He says, why the hell did you become Marines? And he says, to safeguard the future, right? Well, you should keep that in mind because you all have more ahead of you than some old fossil. Take that baby and live. So whoever that was, I'm assuming that might be the actual teacher of this class. Like Garp is probably like a special guest instructor, because I don't think Garp is going to be sitting teaching kids all day. Especially he's a busy guy, right? He's a busy guy going on missions and taking orders and having to do other stuff. So I don't think he is a primary instructor or teacher. So I think he's acting as a special teacher. And whoever that, I don't know if that's a lady, look like a lady. She like bashes him in the head and says, don't ever give a lecture like that again. All lives are equal. And then Garp says, but the potential of youth is limitless. Bro, Garp out here sounding like Guy Sensei from Naruto. Sound like Guy. That's my guy though. I like Guy Sensei and I like Garp. They both great characters. And the fact that Garp is kind of, reminded me of Guy Sensei, I'm not mad at it. All right, so says a few weeks ago at Amazon Lily, the Isle of Women. So we're out of that last flashback and we jump a little ahead in time. Still in the past, but we're a little ahead in time. And someone says, this is unbearable. Vice Admiral, even if he is an emperor, are we meant to sit back and watch while he take our fellow officers? Just because we don't have permission to engage? And I'm assuming this is Garp talking. It says, help. Or no. These are the captured Marines. They say, help. Who knows what they'll do to us back on Pirate Island? So is Garp there? Because I don't think Garp was at Amazon Lily at this point. This was when Rayleigh showed up, and Rayleigh showed up to pretty much broker peace on Amazon Lily because Blackbeard came to get Boa for devil fruit for some reason. We still don't know what Blackbeard went with Boa's devil fruit, but that's why he went to Amazon Lily. And so it was kind of like it was Boa. It was like a 3-way triple threat where we had Boa, we had Blackbeard, and then we had, who was the third party? This was before Rayleigh showed up. This was Kobe, the Marines, and Boa, Amazon Lily, her being the Shichibukai, and Kobe going there to apprehend Boa, and then Blackbeard shows up. So, and then eventually Rayleigh shows up. So I don't think Garp ever showed up at that point. And we see the whole Blackbeard crew say, "What do you want, hero?" He says, "You ready to start an all-out war?" And then we see that I don't remember this vice admiral's name, but we see him a few times. He says Captain Kobe, and then one of the other there's a marine behind the vice admiral. He says he's with Sword. So I think he's saying that to tell him like, bro, we can't do nothing about this. He's pretty much disavowed. So we're not going to be able to defend Captain Kobe because he's part of Sword, and we know that Sword members are looked at kind of like black sheep. Like they're looked at as like, hey, they're looked at to be expendable, right? And then Kobe says, if I take their place, would you be willing to release this battleship and all 800 of the Marines you've captured? And they say, Captain Kobe, you do that? And then Blackbeard said, Z, ha 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 ha. You think a lot of yourself, don't you? Okay, look at Kobe stepping up, bro. Kobe stepping up. He like, so now we see how Kobe actually became a prisoner of Blackbeard. I thought Kobe did that for Boa. I thought Kobe originally did that, like he like brokered the deal, like, look, you leave Boa alone. But that wouldn't make sense because Kobe was there to capture Boa as well. But Kobe being Kobe, I don't think he would want to give Boa to Blackbeard of all people. Like he would probably believe the Marines were taking Kobe Boa, justice wise or whatever, but he wouldn't want to give Boa away to somebody like Blackbeard who might do unspeakable things to Boa. So, but I guess Rayleigh stopped that. Rayleigh's the one who stopped Blackbeard from taking Boa, but Kobe is stopping Blackbeard from taking all these Marines. So, Kobe ain't really do much for Boa in a sense. We are present day. I'm on my page moving by itself. It said present day near Hachinosu, the pirate island. So are these like the same Marines that were almost captured the first time? I don't know. But they say, what? That hand just came out the island. Okay, so we see the island, which is a work of Pizarro, Avilo Pizarro's devil fruit, right? He got the island devil fruit, which pretty much acts similar to Pika's devil fruit, where he can assimilate with stone. But for Pizarro, we didn't get an explanation just yet, but he can assimilate with an entire island. So I don't know if it's like dirt or if it's just like dirt rock. Like, I'm assuming it's everything, right? It's everything. So Pizarro is trying to stop the Marines from escaping, and he's reaching out to get the ship and stop it. And we see his legs and his other hand. That just looked weird. It just looked weird. They say our cannon fire is ineffective. We didn't even make a scratch. It's no use. We can't stop it. I'm confused. I'm confused now, right? Last chapter, when Vasco Shot was throwing them, he was using his devil fruit to throw like flaming booze shots or whatever. I don't know exactly what the attack was. And Garp was using pirates to block those attacks, right? And then these pirates would take the attack and then they'd be on fire. And Garp was hurting Pizarro with those flaming soldiers. So I assume that he was like throwing the soldiers at the island, at random parts of the island, which was hurting Pizarro because Pizarro was weathering in pain, from what I remember. And so what I got from that moment was you could actually damage Pizarro if you damage the island itself. So if that is the case, which based on what we're seeing now, that might not be the case, the cannon fire should hurt Pizarro. I don't know. Maybe I missed something last chapter. I don't exactly fully know, but that's confusing. That's confusing. Because I don't know what was hurting Pizarro last chapter. I thought it was Garp throwing them pirates though. Tashigi says, "Prepare to abandon ship. Hurry, get everyone above deck. We must protect the civilians." "Yes, ma'am." And then I forget old girl name. It's not Doll. Is it Doll? No, it's not Doll. She's the one that could command buildings to move. She says, "What power?" Meanwhile, on Pirate Island, Garp says hundreds of Marines and civilians will die if that ship or if that hand gets the ship. And then they say, "Vice Admiral, what do we do?" And then Garp says, "Don't worry, you guys." Or "Don't worry, you guys got this." So these guys don't even know what to do. And Garp is pretty much like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all don't worry because y'all got it. Like, just imagine being in a situation where y'all about to die and you don't know what to do. And you ask your leader, like, "Hey, bro, what are we going to do? We about to die." And then he just says, "Hey, man, don't worry. Y'all got it." He like, "Bro, we don't got it. We don't know what to do. We're confused. We're lost. We don't got this, bruh. We don't got it." But Garp says, "Don't worry, you guys got this." And then Coke says, "What?" He says, "Get ready. I'll give you an opening." Okay. All right. So Garp is like, "I'm gonna help y'all, but after I give y'all this opening, y'all gotta take care of the rest. Y'all gotta figure it out. That's why y'all here." And then they say, "Captain Kobe, you're going to go for that island monster's hand and you're going to smash it to bits." And he says, "What? That's way too big for me." And then, so I'm assuming this is Garp giving these orders. And then he says, "Rear Admiral Groose, your job is to protect the ship from any fallen debris." That makes sense because Groose devil fruit ability. And he says, "And make sure no one gets in their way, Lieutenant Commander Helmeppo." Yo, that's who we need to see right there. That's who we need to see. We need to see Helmeppo do something. Because Helmeppo just been seeming useless. Helmeppo just been seeming useless. So I want to see Helmeppo do something. I want to see if he has actually improved as a fighter and a warrior, right? Since he's a Marine at the moment, and Garp has trained him. He's been training with Helmeppo has been training with both Kobe, and he's been training with the right hand man, the Garp. I don't know if we ever got that guy's name, but he's been training with both of them. So Helmeppo better have stepped up, bro. Helmeppo have better stepped up. Because I'm going to be very disappointed if he's still a bum. So we see Garp. He says, "I don't know if never second guess your..." So, okay. So I'm assuming it might be Kobe talking or one of the other Marines. He says, "I don't know if..." And then Garp cuts him off and says, "Never second guess yourself in the heat of the moment. Go, or now. Go." And then we see both Kobe, Prince Groose, and Helmeppo do like that little shave technique. And they all act and say, "Yes, sir." And then pirates say, "Hey, Kobe's group is on the move. Who cares? They're helpless without Garp." And I feel like something big is about the moment. I feel like something big is about to happen. Like Kobe about to do something. He about to do something great. Even Helmeppo maybe. I'm just sensing it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sensing it. They say they may call him a hero, but he's basically nothing but a glorified raw cadet. Damn, they call it. Don't you dare disrespect that man. Don't you dare disrespect that man, Kobe. I'm telling y'all, Kobe is gonna be the Garp to Luffy's Roger. So Kobe, bro. I'm telling y'all, Kobe is destined for greatness by the end of the series. He's destined to be like Garp level greatness. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you it. If the final fight of the series is like Luffy versus Kobe, not like a serious fight, but just more of a like a, hey, let's spar just to kind of mirror like Luffy or Goldie Roger and Garp back in the days. I'm telling y'all, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if that happens as the final fight. You know, the Blackbeard crew says, "Let's pluck them like scraps of seaweed." And we see Prince Groose and Kobe running. And Groose says, "You packing any explosives to destroy that thing, Kobe?" And then Kobe says, "Afraid not." Oh, so we about to see a full physical feat from Kobe. I'm telling you, I just know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I'm hyped. I'm psyched for it. Kobe says, "I'll just have to figure something out." And then Groove says, "Figure something out? That thing is big enough to crush a battleship in his palm." Bro, Kobe gonna have to punch that thing, bro. I like what this is setting up for Kobe, though. I really do. I really like what this is setting up for Kobe. Because we need some great Kobe feats, and I hope we continue to get Kobe feats here on out. Because I'm not saying Kobe's gonna be as strong as Luffy, but if he's gonna be like what Garp was to Roger, if Kobe's gonna be that to Luffy, Kobe has to be somewhere in the same stratosphere of Luffy. I'm not saying he's gonna be like equal to Luffy, but you gotta be like at least Zoro and Sanji level. You know what I mean? Kobe has to be at least Zoro and Sanji level by the end of this, or even like Kid, Law and Kid level. You know what I mean? All hockey though, no devil fruit. So we got one of the Blackbeard pirates shooting at Canton. He says, "You ain't getting away, Kobe." And then Helmeppo says, "Kaya, they saw us." Garp says, "Make sure no one gets in their way." All right, so Helmeppo has to hold off everybody. And we see that cannonball flying right past Helmeppo. And he says, "Just need to buy time." And then we see the explosion. So Helmeppo stopped it. Helmeppo managed to stop it. I don't know if Helmeppo took any damage from it, but he did stop it. And then Groose said, "Oh, Helmeppo-san," says Kobe. Groose says, "Don't look back, Kobe." So they completing the job. So we see Aokiji. He says, "Garp-san, where exactly do you think you're going?" And we see Garp, blood dripping, and he's wobbling. Says, and Aokiji says, "Where do you think you're going with a wound like that?" And Garp says, "This is just a scratch." Right. I'm a little scared of what's going to happen to Garp, man. I'm a little nervous. And then Aokiji says, "Oh, and here I was worrying." And we see Garp just disappear. And Aokiji says, That just proves you're still soft. Hold on. Oh, okay. So Garp like he charges like straight past Aokiji, like knocking down Aokiji, and he's headed right towards all the Blackbeard pirates. And he says, "Whoa, Kuzan-san." Or no, the Blackbeard pirates say, "Whoa, Kuzan-san." So I guess Garp is going to he's going to like reduce some of these numbers of these pirates. You know, pretty smart. Oh no, so I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. So we see the big skull possessed by Avello Pizarro, and Pizarro says, "Naya," and we just see Garp just charging straight towards his skull. They say Garp's coming here, and Pizarro says, "Wait, I can't get distracted. I've still got to crush that ship." But Pizarro's like panicking. And Garp pretty much punches right through the skull. Oh, with a galaxy divide. Bruh. This man Garp, bro. This man Garp is a freaking menace. Garp is a menace to society, I tell you. Well, not to society. He's a menace to these pirates, though. He's a menace to piracy because he pretty much charged straight for Pizarro in the skull. Bam! Hit him with that galaxy divide. Boy, Galaxy ain't playing, or Garp ain't playing no game. The Blackbeard pirates say, "Pizarro-san, whoa, was that really a punch?" And then we see Pizarro bleeding from the face. Man, he cracked Pizarro's face in half. And Kobe says, "That must be the opening he mentioned." Gru said, "This is it. He's made his move. There you go." Or, "What are you going to do, Kobe?" Garp says, "Live up to his expectations." And then we see Kobe skywalk towards the hand. And Gru says, "Kobe." And then Pizarro says, "You old dog, you think that'll stop me, Garp? Now you'll see what happens when you piss me off." Bro, what is up with I want to know more about this little character trait that Pizarro has where he's always saying like it's like he has like cat like mannerisms. Like he's always saying like Nia kind of like Nekamamushi, or he's like always saying meow or something. So is Pizarro like part cat? Does he come from like a cat like race or something? Like I'm genuinely curious. And then we hear Garp speaking in someone's head, and he says, "Hey, Helmeppo, Kobe's been improving a lot recently. So why does he always look so beat up? His arms are constantly bandaged." And then the pirates say, "Look, it's Kobe. Does he seriously think he can stop that giant hand?" He said, "Gaia, ha ha ha. That twerp's heroic reputation must have gone to his head." And then we get the continued dialogue. It says, "Beat up. Oh, you mean his hands and shoulders, right?" Helmeppo says, he told me not to say anything, but Garp says, "Kobe's been compared to everyone else here. I have zero aptitude for combat. That means working 10 times harder won't cut it. I'll have to put in 200 times more effort." So we see Kobe talking to Helmeppo, bandaging his hand. And he says, "I've got to keep training or I won't be able to protect anyone. If I can't do that, I'll never be a great Marine. Ouch." And then Garp says, "You're telling me that after my special training regimen, he's sneaking off to work out more?" Bruh. Garp probably gonna be so proud of Kobe. Like, that's my disciple. That's my disciple. Helmet will say yes. He never misses a day. And we see Kobe clutching his hand. He says, "Ouch! Give it a rest already, Kobe." Oh, you telling me Kobe been punching them ships too? The ship bags? And then Helmeppo continues, he spends the whole night hitting one of the battleship bags until his fists peel and bleed. And we see Garp smirking. Present day's Garp. And we see Kobe punching these ships. Naya, ha ha ha. Compared to my paw, you may as well be an ant. Is that Kobe speaking? I think that's Kobe speaking. We see Hibari. She says, "Don't get too close, Kobe senpai. It's dangerous." And then Pizarro says, "Oh, okay. So that was that the one who says Naya compared to my paw, you may as well be an ant. That was Pizarro. Okay, I thought we was in the flashback and that was Kobe punching the ship for some reason, but that was Pizarro. Because Pizarro continues, Naya, ha ha ha. This won't take long. Let's enjoy the dying screams of your fellow Marines, Naya. Even if they try to jump overboard, Aokiji will just freeze them." And then Garp says, "You guys got this." And we see Pizarro's hand reaching out for the ship. That one woman with the hat, she says, "We've got to go full sail." And they said, "Captain Kobe, we have to get as far as we can. There's no stopping it now." And Captain Kobe says, or Captain Gru says, "Kobe!" And we see Kobe going in for a punch, fist coated in hockey. Kobe armament hockey confirmed, even though I think we already knew that, right? I think we already knew that. Hold on. Was Kobe, did we already get a confirmation that Kobe knew he had armament hockey? Did he use armament hockey on that missile or that torpedo that was trying to destroy the Alabasta ship, the VV ship that she came on? There was like they tried to torpedo it, and like did he use armament hockey at that point? I don't remember. Nancy said this first time, bro. Okay, all right. I thought this was the first time. But I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe he used it before. You know, I'm pretty sure he used observation hockey though before. Like in Marineford, I'm pretty sure he was using observation or the voice of all things or something. Kobe's thinking to himself, "I've got to break through. If I can't, they'll all die. And their blood would be on my hands." And Kobe, we see Kobe completely decimate this hand with an honesty impact. Yo, Kobe made it, bruh. Oh, yo. My man Kobe. Hey, I'm a big. I ain't gonna say I'm a fan. Like he's not one of my favorite characters, but I do like Kobe. You know, like I think Kobe has one of the. I think Kobe is very significant to the overall story, and I've been saying this for a while. Like that's why for like the past few years I've been saying Kobe is going to be like the Garp to Luffy's Roger, because just like, and I always say this, Kobe was the first friend. Like after Luffy left his island, and when the adventure started, the first episode, Luffy or Kobe was the first person Luffy met. Like, remember, Luffy jumps out of the barrel and he meets Kobe. He met Kobe before he met Zoro, before Nami, Usopp, all them, right? Not before Shanks. I mean, of course he met Shanks as a young guy, right? And Ace and all them. Like, those were the people we met before. But like, once Luffy actually became a pirate and set sail, Kobe was the first friend that Luffy actually made. And I think that's very significant. Like, a lot of people would say like Smoker. Like, a lot of people, because I've been saying like Kobe is the Garp, Luffy's Roger, but some people would say Smoker, and I'm like, I don't think so. Like, if Luffy was to have a kid and he was to entrust his kid to a Marine, it would be Kobe. It wouldn't be Smoker, in my opinion. It would be Kobe. And I'm mirroring like the moment where Roger entrusted Ace to Garp. So, but and we're starting to see Kobe gain more relevance as we go along in the story. Even though a lot of people didn't see that, a lot of people just like pre-time skip, we didn't get nothing to Kobe other than Ennis Lobby or Water 7, the end of Water 7 where they show up. But a lot of people was just riding off Kobe. I'm like, nah, bro. Kobe is going to be a big player. He's getting trained by Garp himself. Come on now. He was getting trained by Garp himself. And if you look at Smoker kind of declined if you think about it. Like, Smoker's relevance in the story declined after Punk Hazard. Like, that's literally the last time we really see Smoker with any relevance to the story. And I'm not saying Smoker's not going to come back and be relevant, but I don't think Oda's building him to be like to mirror Garp the way he's mirroring Kobe at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying this before Kobe started getting all this shine. So, this ain't me just saying this now. But man, that is a beautiful punch from Kobe. And we also see that it damaged Pizarro's hand, because the Blackbeard Pirates are saying Pizarro-sama, or they say what, and he says meouch. Meouch. Pizarro-sama. Bruh. Kobe Wank for the win. Kobe Wank for the win. I love to see it. Tashigi says Kobe-kun. So Kobe is even stronger than Tashigi now at this point. Should be, I would think. Habari says, Kobe senpai, you're incredible. They say, Captain Kobe, amazing. Wait, what about all the debris? So yeah, we see all this debris falling at the ship. And we see Garp cracking up. And then Helmeppo says, Kobe, that was unbelievable. And then Prince Groove says, you've been hiding your true strength all this time? And then Kobe's falling. Huff. And we see Prince Groove create like a clay net to catch all the debris, preventing it from falling on that ship. So Helmeppo manages to catch Kobe, who's fallen, probably passed out. And Helmeppo says, Kobe, you did it. That was seriously amazing. And Kobe says, Helmeppo-san, I really did it. He says that arm was as big as a mountain and you blew it to smithereens. Bruh, this is up to now, this is probably Kobe's his greatest feat. This is Kobe's greatest feat. Destroying a hand the size of a mountain. An arm. Not even just the hand, the arm. He destroyed the whole arm. Hey, My man Kobe done leveled up. He done glowed up, y'all. I'm proud of my Kobe right there. I'm like a proud father right now. I'm like a proud father. My youngin' Kobe doing the dang thing. They say, whoa, Prince saved us. Now we just need Vice Admiral now we just need Vice Admiral Garp to get here so we can leave. And they say, yeah. And they say, thank you, Kobe. Kobe Senpai. Oh, Habari-san. Thank goodness you're safe. And they say, Captain Kobe, thank you so much. And we hear Den go off. Put it. Acha. That's my Den Mushi sound. Put it. Acha. It's when you pick it up. Acha. And Tashigi answers it. And Garp's on the other side. He says, this is Garp. The mission to rescue Kobe was a success. And then Tashigi says, copy that. Please make your way back as soon as possible. We know Garp not going. Garp can't leave. He can't. He's going to be like, hey, y'all leave without me. I got to stay back and take on. I got to stay back to make sure that they don't follow you. You know, because if Garp does leave, then Aokiji could just like freeze the water and prevent them from leaving. And then, you know, they're pretty much still screwed. So Garp has to keep Aokiji busy. He can't let Aokiji act, or because Aokiji is probably going, or Aokiji's going to be like the last roadblock for the Marines to escape, especially with his ability, his capability of freezing the ocean. So yeah, Garp's going to have to stay back. I know it. Garp says all troops withdraw from Hachinosu immediately. And they say, what? I'll figure something out. In situations like this, the safety of you kids is always the top priority. And he says, you finally get it, right? Kobe says, Prince, we gotta turn around. Our success here will prove to be a serious blow to pirates everywhere. So keep moving forward. It's not. It's like I knew this was coming. I knew Garp was going to stay behind. I knew Garp was going to sacrifice himself. I knew Garp was probably going to be captured by the Black Pirates, possibly get killed by them. But it's like it doesn't sting any less. Knowing all that, it doesn't hit any less harder. You know, especially for Garp, because y'all know Garp is like one of my 3 favorite characters. You know, this. Hopefully he doesn't die just yet, but you know, because what I'm looking at right now is just not looking too good. You know, because I see Garp with a icicle impelling him. As he talked, he says, and never forget, you are all the future of the Marines. Bruh, the speech, bro. The speech, man. Don't tell me this is Garp's dying speech. Don't tell me this is Garp's dying speech. And then he hangs up, clank. And we see Aokiji, the cold-hearted man he has become, with ice, with frost all over his face. And we see Garp look like it looked like he's becoming frozen, like he's freezing, turning to an icicle as he laughs. And y'all know what they say about them D's, man. Y'all know what they say about them D's. they laugh in the face of death. And we see Garp becoming frozen, and he's laughing in the face of possible death. And for some reason, we transition to Egghead Island. However, another story would also gain the world's attention. The Egghead incident, where Emperor Straw Hat Luffy would face a siege on the island of the future. So we see Egghead Island and a bunch of naval ships. It looks to be. And we also gotta remember Blackbeard, one of Blackbeard's ships is off the coast of Egghead as well. Right? So what is about to happen? And it says our tale shifts back to the island of the future. And it says One Piece chapter 1088 end break next week. So it looks like we have a break coming up, or a break next week, which kind of sucks, right? It sucks a little bit because we just came back from a 5-week hiatus. But what can you do, right? What can you do? It is what it is. But yeah, y'all, that is the chapter. That is the chapter. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. Make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube. You know, give me a like, comment, comment down below. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And join the Discord, y'all. Make sure you guys are part of the Discord. So if I ever do discussions or anything, if you want to be part of a community, One Piece community, and not even just that, but you just want to be part of a community of people, make some friends, talk about other anime. Me personally, I'll like other anime. Join the Discord, and we talk about other stuff as well. But yeah, that is pretty much the stream. That is the video, or that is the reaction. Y'all be easy. It's your boy Sean P, the Blunt God, and I'm out of here. Peace.